Alright, Brakata Yahweh, 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 Brakata Yahweh. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Brakata. The ones that pass us great millstone, citation of Akim, saying Ak was pushing the truth, is Yahweh Kana coming in, Yahweh Kana coming in. The year of the hope of prophecy, and they popping off. So we're gonna go right into this LGBT. We're gonna start off with Tashid Radio, because that's where I got it from, and then we're gonna go to the earth. So we're gonna play from 0 to 236 to show how you can get yourself caught up in this shit. Cause Satan is good.
In the house, we have Big Rames. T.S. Giselle in the house. How are you, T.S. Giselle? You up doing what you do? Speaking of pride, because we're talking about pride, don't give a thumbs down, T.S. I'll let you get on in a minute, because we are talking about the pride celebration at the White House. We are talking about the pride celebration. And you know what, T.S. Giselle, get on in here, since we're talking about that, and you're a person who's a part of that community. Hop on if you may. If you want to hop on, because I do want to ask, unless you have a customer over there or something. We don't want to mess your money up. But I do want to ask, what do you think about that situation at the White House? They got Juneteenth and Pride Month popping off at the same time. And they had a big Pride celebration at the White House with Biden.
Right, but the point is, you heard what Tashid said. He told the LGBT member to come on into his chat, which if you watch it, it's entirely, you will see them come in. They all give praise and so forth. But, we're not going for any of that. So let's show you what was going on there. I sent it to the Akims earlier. So this will come up. Of course, they got the same media. Who is this? Fox, because they opposite of Cartoon Network, CNN, and they're against the Democrats. And it's a game back and forward. So of course it was going to be on Fox. And as you can see, with everybody.
Matt, if verified, these phone calls that were recorded, could they bring down Joe Biden?
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you. Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Trans rights and human rights. Are we topless at the White House?
See that? Topless at the White House. So let's start with Tashid first, with his conversation. Get that First Timothy's. That's what he tell dude. Don't mess your money up. So 1 Timothy 6 and 5. Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw themselves from what? The truth. See that? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and that's Akims. We know that's a hands off. We ain't going along to get along, none of that. It say, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. See that? So all of those, don't mess your money up, don't say nothing against them. And that's why it's a gag order for any Israelites, blacks, Latin, Native Americans that come out and say anything about the LGBT. Mayweather says something, they all come and do open apologies. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can't carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. See that? So I don't mind being a 9 to 5 guy with all my little tools and shit behind me. You know what I'm saying? My office. It said, but they that will be rich fall into temptation. See that? You want to go chase the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a demigod. You want people to have. You want to have followers. You know what I'm saying? But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts. Why you think the Baphomet whole the whole theme is the man and the woman and the bisexual? And they say a lot of rappers and singers have to do these bisexual acts and continue them too, which drown man in destruction and perdition, because they dealing with Esau, the son of perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covetous after, see that? Which while some covetous after, because you even got some Israelite camps. And like the elder said, if you can't see the RFID chip at this moment, you took the bag. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covetous after, Sakari, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. See that? But thou, O man of God, flee these things. See that? So no, I ain't trying to be rich. No, I ain't trying to have a whole bunch of followers. I ain't trying to be cool with the ladies. I ain't trying to be popular. I'm trying to be regular old Jake, trying to get up out of here. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. See that? So that's what we on. Get that Ecclesiastes 10:1. Because you see that Illuminati handshake that the president was doing? I said, this Ecclesiastes 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and he's not wise. He there shaking the hands and everything. And you see Obama, he lit up the White House, and now what Biden do? He have a whole celebration. But look how they there. Showing their breasts and like this. But a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So y'all a whole bunch of lesbians. And unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. As we can see, it's over. It's over, because y'all ain't got no wise nothing. Y'all sitting here letting these people just take y'all through the ringer. Let's get that wrong. But y'all try to say, we're trying to bring diversity and love. It's Romans 1:24. But we talking about this. We ain't talking about diversity and love. This is what we talking about. Romans 1:24. Wherefore God also, it said, no, Romans 1:23. Yeah, I'm going to start at 25. Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. And that's what kind of society we live in now, where people care about each other and how each other feel more than God. And they openly confess it now. They openly confess it. Tell you straight to your face. No, because people have their own choice to show their love. And I'm like, yeah, all right. For this cause God gave them unto a vow of affection. For even their women did change the natural use unto that which is against nature, which is having kids. Because you see, they around here. A matter of fact, I seen 2 of them today, and they was looking good. I had to double look. And I know they say, we get crazy looks when we're outside, but we don't care. And likewise, also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust one towards another, man with man, working that which unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat, whether they get diseases, get their head stomped in, or whatever. and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge. So now you see now you see why so much of a kickback. The people ungodly, they unreasonable, they destitute. You can't go reason with them. Why you think motherfucker have they breasts out on? Like, who do that? And they got kids at the events too. See, I don't finna be like that in the next June 14th. In the next 2 weeks. It said, and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness. See that? This what they own. Covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, coveting breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmercy, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So all that old neutral shit that y'all be out here playing, and I go over these scriptures all the time. No, we ain't playing no neutral. Get y'all ass out of here. Y'all about your mouth shot. Finna get y'all. Y'all stay over there. Y'all got it. This Isaiah 3 and 9. And you gotta stand on what you believe right now. Why? Y'all wish I demanded of us. Isaiah 3 and 9. The shoe of their confidence does witness against them, and they declare their sins as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. See that? So they at the White House, the president approved it, they all with it, so y'all finna get it. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. So, let them do that. See that? But in the meantime, as they doing that, this was happening. As for my people, children are their oppressors, these Edomites, Caucasian whites, and women rule over them. And that's why they got the masculine man energy out the house, because the women go with anything. But look where we at now. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to hurt and destroy the way of our path. So it's time to come back. Ain't time for nothing else. Playtime over with. That's 2 Peter 2 and 4. I'm sorry. 2 and 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. So y'all ain't get the memo. It said, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Not he was okay, he was cool, he was getting along to go along, he was a part of a utopia. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So go ahead. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation. That's what we're trying to be in. And to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So these things gonna get more backing, more steam, and more acknowledgement, because they being reserved for the day of judgment. So all y'all who out there participating in all this, keep going. Y'all wish y'all got something for y'all. And with that, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shabbat, Hashem, Karka, Shalom, Shalom.